Well, time flies. I've been having my Model 3 for 3 months now, and I've been driving 12,000 kilometers. So these are my experiences of driving the Model 3 after the intro. Alright, so can you believe it? It's already been 3 months since I picked up my Model 3 Performance, and before that, if you're new to this channel, I used to drive a Model S 100D, and before that I actually drew a Model S 85D. And I actually started with EVs in 2014 with a Nissan Leaf, so I've been driving EVs for quite some time now. But anyway, what do I think about Model 3 after 3 months? Well, it's an absolutely amazing car. I love it very much. And the thing is that some things actually improved over time. And for instance, things that improved is I got Sentry Mode, which actually saved me a bit of money because I had video evidence that someone damaged my door. I also got Navigate on Autopilot. There's a video coming on that. And we recently also got the Swedish language in menus and in the voice control. So you can actually now speak Swedish with the car, and you can also have the menus in Swedish, which is a huge improvement for many. Something that I wish, though, is that it was possible to have Swedish as the language for navigation. So you say, do you want to navigate to, and you say a Swedish street name, and it would pick up that. Unfortunately, for that to work, you need to have Swedish texts as well. But I prefer to have it in English, everything. So that's a suggestion for Tesla to implement, that you could actually have separate languages for voice control and for the text that's displayed on the screen. If you watched my previous video after 1 month, maybe you remember that I said that I had trouble with the Bluetooth hands-free function in the Model 3 compared to the Model S. The problem was that if I called someone and was driving on the motorway, they couldn't hear me. It was so much noise, so they said that it was practically impossible to hear what I was saying. It turned out that that was actually a faulty microphone, so Tesla took care of it. They gave me a loaner, and they fixed the problem, so that's not a problem anymore. I haven't had any complaints since they replaced the microphone, so that's really good. On the downside, though, is that I said also in that video that I had no rattle whatsoever in this car. That has actually changed, and Tesla is aware of it, so they will fix the problem. I have some rattle in my front door to the right on the passenger side. It rattles a bit, and I had a technician driving with me, and he confirmed that yes, it does rattle. That is something that just appeared like a month ago, so they will fix it the next time that I go to Tesla, so I haven't booked a service appointment for that yet. Another thing that also changed since I made my previous video after 1 month is that the driver's seat now has a bit of play in it. So when you accelerate hard or brake hard, you can sometimes feel like a small clicky. It's not much, but it's there, and I actually had this problem on the passenger seat in my Model S 85D, and they replaced the seat. So if it gets worse, I will actually contact Tesla to see if they can fix it. But it's very subtle, so I suspect they won't do anything about it as it is now, because they didn't want to do anything about it in my Model S, and that was a bit more than it is here. So we will see how this goes. So we'll see if it's going to get worse or what's going to happen. And as you may know now, I also got a home link to work, which didn't work in the previous versions of the software. It did work on the Model S, but on the Model 3 it didn't work on the 868 megahertz controllers. But that's also been fixed, so yeah, what should I say? It's now a better car than it was 3 months ago, even though I have some rattle and the seat got a bit of play in it. But I also know, since I've been driving Tesla for quite some time, that Tesla will take care of it. All in all, I'm very happy with this car. I'm really glad I switched from the Model S to the Model 3. These minor negatives that I have with the rattling, etc. I know that Tesla will fix this, so it's not a big problem for me. All right, so thank you for watching. Drive safely, and I see you in the next one.